Alrighty then. I think everything is up and going. We got the audio, right? We got the video. Hey, I see myself looking alright. Not my best, but okay. So, welcome everyone. I am starting once again because I tried to do a little thing and somehow I lost all the whatever. Technology can be very frustrating. So anyway, we're starting again. We're gonna try this again, and I just want to say hi. My name's Jordan, and this is officially, if we can get it right this time, my first podcast. Okay, so yeah, I feel like a little bit of applause is in order. Um, this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I don't know. I just never went for it, I guess, because I get frustrated. It's a lot of things going on, and I just felt like, well, maybe I need to make some money first, and then I can focus on this later. But life is passing by quick, and I just need to go for it. I just need to make some content and just go for it. And because one thing I learned about me, man, when I'm not creating, I just start to self-destruct. Like, I will go into a dark place and get depressed because, I think I was put here to create. I have a creative mind, and I got a lot of things in the works. And when I'm not doing what I'm meant to do, it just kind of feel like, what am I doing? Got no purpose. So I'm very happy to be here. I don't officially have a name for the podcast yet, and this one's going to be a little bit rough, I think, because I don't really have a direction. I just wanted to jump on in. Just wanted to jump in and get something going. Alright, so my coffee's gotten cold. It is January 29th, 2026. It is a cold day out there. I was hoping to be working today, but the painters are not done with the house that I needed to do, so I am waiting on them, and I figured I'll use this time to do something I want to do, which is podcast. So here we are, and thank you for anybody who's watching. I promise you the content will get better from here on. And first and foremost, let me just go grab some hot coffee because that's going to keep me going. So I'm in my Skippies right now. I don't want y'all to see that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cover this camera up while I get up and get some coffee. And I'll be right back. Okay. We still rolling? We still rolling? Alright, thank you guys for waiting for me. This coffee, man. Black coffee keeps me going, keeps the wheels grinding. Thank God for coffee. Alright, so being as this is my first podcast, I guess I should start off by just kind of introducing myself and tell you a little bit about me. My name is Jordan Whitfield, right? I'm from the city of Lakeland, Florida, which is right in between Tampa and Orlando. It's a decent sized city, and it is one of the fastest growing cities, if not the fastest, in the whole United States, which is crazy. I don't really know how we're going to handle much more people coming into our city because the roads are already getting blocked up and traffic is just a biatch to be in nowadays. So at some point, I do want to move on and go find myself a little plot of land in the sticks. Just have a slower, more laid back life, you know what I mean? Have some chickens, some cows, rabbits, all that. Um, that being said, I do love my city, and I'm very grateful for Lakeland for forging me into the man that I am. It's been a good city, and yeah. Anyway, so aside from that, I'm 33 years old. Um, I am a Christian. I am a sinner. I am not. You will hear me use language that I shouldn't use. You will hear me being gritty, maybe saying some things that I shouldn't be saying. But I'm going to let you know up front how I get down, what I believe in. And I believe that I'm not perfect, but I believe what I believe, okay? My astrological sign is Libra, for anybody who's into that. I think there's something there, maybe not as crazy into it as other people, and I don't think you should be, but there's probably something to it. Let's see. I'm just getting home. Yeah, I did me a little 3-year bid, and that sucked. Freaking sucked. I promise you. It was a rough 3 years, but I'm glad to be home. I'm glad to be in the real world, even though the real world does come with its own list of problems and stresses. It's good to be home. It's good to have my options opened up again. So, did a little prison bid, and I'm home now, and I just want to make up for lost time. I don't feel like it was a total waste of time because I needed to go through that. There's some things that I needed to overcome in my life, and I feel like prison gave me some very painful lessons that I needed to learn. You know, I'm a lot better at reading people now than I was, and I always was good at reading people, feeling their energy out and kind of just, looking at their micro expressions and figuring what they're thinking and how they're feeling. But now it's on a whole nother level where I was just able to observe people for a while and notice patterns that I hadn't seen before. So, some good did come out of it. I do feel like I'm more patient, and I feel like I'm just tougher mentally, spiritually. I'm home now, and in about 2 weeks, I am going to be a dad for the first time, and I am freaking out. I'm absolutely freaking out. I'm going to have a little daughter. She's due on Valentine's Day, but might decide to join us sooner than that. So, I'm excited. Very excited, but I'm scared as well. It's very scary. I don't quite have my life together yet, so I gotta trust in God that He is going to help me through this and help me to provide for my child. I've always wanted to be a dad, I always wanted to be a dad. I was actually really quite bitter about it for a little while. I was thinking, man, I'm 32. I literally thought this last year. I'm 32 years old. And I'm not a dad. And I might never be a dad. That's how I felt. I thought maybe I was shooting some blanks down there. That's what I thought. And I was kind of mad, I raised my fist up at God. I said, like, all these men I see around me that have, like, kids, 5 kids, 6 kids, whatever. And a lot of them are just pieces of crap who aren't even there for their kids, who don't care about their kids. And you let them be a dad, but you haven't given me that blessing yet. And I was bitter, and I was angry about it. And I mean, God heard that. And he's making me a father. And maybe I shouldn't have been so like demanding, because maybe he was planning something better, right? Where it's like a more ideal situation where I would have met the woman of my dreams, and then we would have had kids, and I would have been a little more prepared. But I was impatient, and I kind of like demanded, like you can demand anything from God, but so to speak, I demanded to be a father, and for some reason he allowed it to happen. And I don't believe it's a mistake. I'm not saying that, but I don't know. I'm not with the mother. I know. I just hopefully we can get along and be good co-parents, But anyway, that's where I'm at in life, and that's one of the reasons why I want to just dive into this and hopefully gain some traction. I see a lot of people making content and making some money, so I don't want to miss that train. It'd be very helpful for me. So I know this is kind of just rambling and random, but I think that in the future the content will have more of a direction, and it'll start to make more sense. And I'm going to dive into things that interest me: conspiracy theories, religion, apologetics, some politics, stuff like that. And yeah, we're just going to talk. Hopefully I'll have a better background for y'all to look at some point. But I got the microphone, I got the computer. Let's go. Let's just start doing this damn thing. You know what I'm saying? All right, so how many minutes we got in here? 15? Okay, maybe I should cut it right there just to like figure out how to edit all this and put it together. I'm gonna cut it, yeah. We're gonna call that a wrap on the first video. And just see if everything's working, if we know how to do it. And then I'll be right back to it and put some more content out. But, if y'all are seeing this and you would be kind enough to subscribe, and if you comment if you want to, that is helpful. You know how it is. Everybody's asking y'all to subscribe because it works. And yeah, if you feel like it. If not, whatever. But thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you very soon. Peace.